Hi, this is Logan. I'm a solar applications engineer with Northern Arizona Wind and Sun. So today I'll be addressing some questions about the differences between a flooded lead-acid battery and a sealed lead-acid battery. So a flooded battery with lead-acid chemistry, that's going to be your most typical, most common in the industry still, I'd say, compared to the sealed lead-acid battery, which are sometimes referred to as a valve-regulated lead-acid, or an AGM, which stands for absorbed glass mat. I would also classify a gel battery as a sealed type of lead-acid chemistry as well. On paper, or at least on the surface, there are a lot of similarities between these two battery types. Most of that has to do with their performance, their depth of discharge abilities, and their warranty and cycle life. So on paper, the two batteries are pretty similar in all those regards. The big standout difference between the two types of batteries has to do with battery maintenance. So with a flooded lead-acid battery, you do need to add water to the cells every so often. You do need to perform periodic equalizations. It's a good idea to have a hydrometer on hand so you can check the specific gravity of the electrolyte in the batteries every so often. And then finally, when a flooded lead-acid battery is charged under certain conditions, it can produce hydrogen gas. So for that reason, most of the time a flooded lead-acid battery would need to be housed in a sealed enclosure, or at least have some kind of an active ventilation system to get those fumes away from your equipment, just so we don't have any safety hazards there. So compared to an AGM battery or a sealed lead-acid battery, there is absolutely no maintenance required. So with an AGM battery, you do not have to worry about watering them, equalized charging, checking specific gravity. You don't have to worry about any ventilation issues. There are some AGM manufacturers who do recommend a periodic conditioning charge, but for the most part, there's no maintenance required on an AGM battery. So that's going to be the biggest advantage in going with an AGM over a flooded battery, is there's no maintenance required. Other than that, they'll be pretty similar in terms of their size and weight and performance and efficiencies, as I mentioned earlier. One drawback, I might say, to an AGM battery is because you can't maintain it and potentially extend its life. Sometimes the AGM batteries may not last as long as their flooded counterparts, mostly because you can't really do anything to maintain them and boost their efficiency in case they're getting low. There are some other pros and cons between the two battery chemistries, but I'd say for the most part, the maintenance question is going to be the biggest difference between a sealed lead-acid battery and a flooded lead-acid battery.
Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and comment.